Pásame la llave. No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán otros como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, lo que se viraron que le vaya mal.
It's a chilly day in Milwaukee as we get ready for baseball underneath the retractable roof of American Family Field. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And now here is Tommy Pham, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Batting second.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Pham aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second, and it's fouled away. He's running again. Again, he sends it out of play. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit back up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Line drive, base hit to right. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Hard hit at third. He's right there. They get the force at the plate. On to first, a double play. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. Thus he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. The average sits at 294. 5 homers and 29 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll put the tag on him here to get the final out, but 2 are already home on a wild play that will ultimately end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Padres on top, 2-0. Nabil Crismatt gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day to play hard.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting second.
1 out, base is empty. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Two and 0 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Manny.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. From the belt, kicks and deals. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Second inning straight ahead here at American Family Field. It's the Padres 2 and the Brewers nothing. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian O'Grady.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Just missing here, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Urias settles under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 17, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Pitch on the way.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
The batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Standing in now, Nabil Chrismat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off. Kim at second, Chris Matt at first, 2 out in the inning. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. He'll try again. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lays off. 2-2 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center, 3rd home run for him on the year, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 1-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 5 and the Brewers nothing. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman, Keston Hiura.
Now the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
O'Grady moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Luis Urias.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Now here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here now is Jackie Bradley.
The right fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's the pitch. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Pena has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next, it'll be Eric Hosmer. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Chopped to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Padres lead it 5-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Daniel Robertson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Daniel Robertson.
Now the first pitch. Robertson, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Brewers have their first hit of the game. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now here's the first offering. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Two balls and a strike. Robertson stands at second with no outs. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next for Milwaukee, Willie Adames, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Brewers strand 1. need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Angel Perdomo, the tall, imposing left-hander, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. So here is Brian O'Grady. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The right fielder, Brian O'Grady.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here it comes. Victor Caratini comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Avisail Garcia.
Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 9.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as Show Track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Into the box now, Manny Pena. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So here now is the pitcher, Nabil Crismat. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
So 2 out, nobody on, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Hira is over to take a look at it, and no one will get this one. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Shot for the Brewers, the left fielder, Luis Urias.
Here's the first pitch. Luis Urias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Up next, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last AB. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to the Padres.
So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Line toward the alley and left center. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Brian O'Grady is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Hummer off of first with 2 away. Got a reach there. It is going to short on second. Force at the side retired. Padres lead 1, but they hold up 5-0. Omar Vice has come off the bench. He'll be able to lead the bottom end. First offer. Let's take a look at an off pitch. Ball 1. Player with an average of 314. There's 13 RBIs. The 1 delivery. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I think for every player, for every forward player, that's right here the reason we need extended netting without question. The fans say.
And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. The pitch. 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Willie Adames. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Eric Lauer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini.
Number 17, Victor Caratini.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Ha-Seong Kim. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Skied into very shallow right. Bradley in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Nabil Crismat. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Yeah. 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Avisail Garcia, and they could use a spark from him here.
Avisail Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
One and one. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Three and 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. To short. Fielded cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Next up is Keston Hiura. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Luis Urias. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Hiura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Milwaukee leads 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Eric Yardley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Tommy Pham. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Behind 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Outside, 2-1. One out, nobody on. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Profar on his way to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. In the dirt, and now let's see, is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Leading up for the Brewers, the right fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. O'Grady is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third base.
Now into the box, Daniel Robertson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Wow. Kolten Wong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Oh, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Brent Suter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
The pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 2-1. Soft liner to the right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Eric Hosmer is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next to the Padres.
Next to stand in is Brian O'Grady. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on the way. Tatis, the runner at second with one away. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
In now, Victor Caratini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
Next to hit is Ha-Seong Kim. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Manny Machado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Urias gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Padres 8 and the Brewers nothing. Emilio Pagan, a 6-foot 2-inch right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. In now is Lorenzo Cain, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
So now to the plate, Willy Adames, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter number 24.
Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia from the stretch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-2, full count. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-0 the final today. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nabil Crismat earns the win, his second, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Adrian Hauser worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
You won't know what we gonna do next time. You bought our tape with the check, you wearing the vest, you trying to protect your chest, you spend 70 on your bins, that ain't yours, that's for your friends, you won't stop these haters from playing with you, you won't run the block, you don't really want to mess with them clowns, you come up with them clowns, you stuck with them.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 8 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.